Hello, P3 students! Welcome again to our English class, and we are now on Unit 2, Lesson 3, When I Was Young. But before we will start our lesson, I want you to get your learner's book, English notebook, and your pen. You will be answering some activities as we go along. So are you ready? Let's get started! Our lesson objectives are the following. For listening, listening to a poem. Identify objects. Listen to a description. Listen for information. For speaking, ask and answer questions. Match rhyming words. For reading, read a poem. Find rhyming words. And for language focus, questions and answers using was and were. For our vocabulary, we have the following words: coin, string, rice, cake, clever. Please take your time to check their meanings and write your answers in your English notebook. For our warm-up activity, I have here a question. What is your earliest memory as a baby? Do you still remember your first birthday party? What was your favorite toy? How do you look like? You can ask your mom and your dad to help you remember. So let's open now our learner's book, page 24. Look at the pictures and describe what you see. What do you think is the connection between the baby and the boy? Listen to the poem and read along. The title of our poem is The End by A. Milne. When I was 1, I had just begun. When I was 2, I was nearly new. When I was 3, I was hardly me. When I was 4, I was not much more. When I was 5, I was just alive. But now I am 6. I'm as clever, so I think I'll be 6 now forever and ever. Okay, so what is the poem all about, children? It's all about a small baby growing up to a boy, and now he is 6 years old. Now for your next activity, you will be answering about rhyming words. But let's review first, what are rhyming words? Rhyming words are 2 or more words that have the same or similar ending sound. Look at the example here. Pool, cool. So they have the same ending sound. Now for the second activity, say the words aloud and match the rhyming words. These words are found in the poem that we just read. So take your time to answer, and we will be checking together as a class during our Zoom meeting. So let's continue. For the third activity, in your learner's book, page 25, it is stated there that Jongman's family live in South Korea. Listen to part 1. Jongman's grandmother is talking about a special custom. What is it? Then listen to part 1 again, and after that, you will match the objects with their meaning. Here's the first part of the audio script. We have a special custom in Korea. When the child is 1 year old, we have a birthday party with lots of food. The child wears special, very colorful clothes. We put some things on the table in front of the child: a coin, a long piece of string, a rice cake, and a book. We wait to see which things the child chooses. If the child chooses string, they will have a long life. If they choose the rice cake, they will always have lots of food. If they choose the book, they will be clever. For activity 4, listen again to part 2, and then you will answer, what did Jongmin choose? Here's the part 2 of the audio script. When Jongmin was little, he was a very good baby. But sometimes he got very cross. When Jongmin was 1 year old, we had a party. Jongmin was very cross that day. He wasn't very happy. He didn't smile, and he didn't eat the lovely food. We put the coin, the string, the rice cake, and the book in front of him. At first, he didn't choose anything. Then he grabbed all the things: the coin, the string, the rice cake, and the book. So for our use of English, we will learn was and where forms can have different forms in the sentences. Therefore, it might take time to learn the correct forms. If you want to remember easily, you can think of was or were as the past tense form of the auxiliary verbs am, is, and are. Generally, was is used for singular objects and were is used for plural objects. So for your activity number 5, use of English, focus on the questions and the answers. Jongmin is asking his grandmother about his first birthday party. Match Jongmin's questions with his grandmother's answers. It's on Learner's Book, page 25. And for the last activity, make up questions about her last birthday, and you are going to use was and were. And that ends our lesson for today, children. Thanks for watching, and see you at our Zoom meeting tomorrow. Stay safe and healthy always, P3 students. Bye-bye and God bless everyone.